We've reached the final lesson of this course, and I want to congratulate you for following along until the end. We've built a simple yet solid Vue app and deployed it out into the world. So where do we go from here? What other skills should a Vue developer master? There are plenty of different features we could add to our app and concepts we could uncover within the Vue.js framework and its ecosystem of tools. And in this lesson, I'm going to give a tour of the potential next steps we could take to scale up our app in different directions. This will simultaneously provide some guidance around how to continue your Vue learning journey and how to best utilize the Vue Mastery platform to level up your skills. If you take a look at our courses page, you probably already have noticed we have our courses arranged in different paths. These paths are arranged in our suggested order for consuming our library of content. Having said that, the ideal next course for you ultimately depends on your pressing needs and interests. So let's explore some of the main Vue concepts that come after this course and how a number of our other courses addresses them. If we continued building out our Events for Good app beyond where we left off in this course, we need a production-ready form that enables users to create new events. Forms can be one of the most important pieces of our app because they allow us to intake important information from our users. A well-done form or a poorly done form can ultimately affect a company's bottom line in significant ways. When building forms with Vue, you don't want to just build a specific form that serves one singular purpose. You'll want to know how to build a set of base form components that are highly reusable, so they can be used in a modular way throughout any of your Vue apps. From inputs to checkboxes and radio buttons, our Vue 3 Forms course walks through the best practices as you build a set of form components you can use in any of your future projects. If we implemented a form where users could create new events, we'd want a nice global place to store those new events, or any global data our Vue app needed. As our app's component tree grows, it becomes increasingly harder to manage the data within our app as it's created, updated, and displayed. This brings us to Vuex, Vue's official state management library. As a Vue app grows and you have more and more views and components within those views, you're going to need a reliable and predictable way to manage how that data is stored, sent around, and updated within your app. Notice how this store folder was installed into our project by the CLI. You can think of Vuex as the storage center for data throughout your app. Let's look inside the store's index.js file. The Vuex store allows us to keep track of the state of things in our app and update that state in a way that is predictable, organized, and modular. Our Mastering Vuex course walks you through how to effectively use this state management library so things don't get messy as you scale up your app's data needs. Please do keep in mind that this Mastering Vuex course uses an earlier Vue 2 version of the example app we built in this course. The reason we don't have a Vue 3 version of our Vuex course is because when Vue 3 was released, there wasn't a major update to Vuex. The syntax for using Vuex and the concepts behind how it all works is going to be the same whether you're using Vue 3 or Vue 2. So if you take the Mastering Vuex course and you're coding along with it, I do suggest you use this real-world Vue 3 app we built in this course and just add that new Vuex stuff to it. While we cover the essentials of Vue Router in this course, I've mentioned how there's many more navigation-based abilities available to us in this handy routing library. And our Touring Vue Router course covers many of them. So if your app needs features like pagination, guards on certain routes that limit user access, or if you need to enable programmatic navigation or nested routes, this course takes you beyond the essentials and tours various features within this routing toolset. If you take the course as outlined so far, you will have broadened and reinforced your knowledge of production-level Vue practices. Once you've completed the beginner's path, you'll then be ready for our intermediate courses. These cover everything from strengthening your Vue apps with unit testing, to adding user authentication, and integrating with popular libraries within the Vue ecosystem, such as Nuxt.js and Vuetify. And with that, I hope you feel clear on what your next steps are on your path to Vue Mastery. I wish you well as you level up your skills and expand the opportunities that become available to you as you become more skilled with this powerful JavaScript framework. I'll see you in another course.